You might recall the last visit to the clinic to get my prosthetic. I was fitted for my new leg. By fitting, I mean they made a casting of my leg, as you see here, so they could make a mold of my leg so they could build my new prosthetic leg. And very interesting process that's in the playlist if you want to see it. But I also gave my shoe off here to Gerald so he could go put it on my new leg. Notice those are my first vegan shoes. I left the tag on there so you can see that.
So these shoes they don't eat meat. They don't eat meat.
They don't eat meat.
What? That's more for me then.
Gerald walks off with my shoe to fit to my new leg. He walks in with a box of supplies, Christmas goodies, to enable me to be able to wear my leg. Stuff that I have not seen before. And I had to go through the boxes to try to figure out what kind of questions I needed to ask before I left here. And here he is walking back in with my new leg, and we were going to fit it to see how far off it was. And it was a little tight. I did get up and walk around on it just enough to know that the bottom of the insert, there's a lot of stuff that's new to me on this leg delivery that I wasn't familiar with, so I'm just going to call it an insert. This pink insert that goes in between my leg and the leg socket was a little bit tight, so I did walk around on it briefly and then realized that it was a little bit too tight, so he put two of these liners on and let me walk around it while he went back and adjusted the insert. Basically that's a liner that he's got right there. Silicone, feels a lot like skin, except all it does is hold sweat. But I was getting really excited at this point, and then shortly after he put the leg on, like I said, it was evident that it was too tight at the bottom of my nub, and he went to stretch that out while I walked on the doubled up liners.
Now, all I want you to do is just go through the motions. Hold on to these. Just go through the motions. Put your foot out.
Not putting so much weight on it.
Right. These are going to go with the prosthesis like this right here. Okay. This is my prosthesis. So I just want you to do that for a little while I go back there and work on it. And let it push your knee backwards.
Let it push my knee backwards.
Right.
What does that
Go.
mean?
I'll show you. Go ahead. Walk. Walk. Now put your foot down right there. All right now. When you come forward, because right now you're walking with your knee bent like this.
Right.
Okay. I want that foot. When that foot pushes it down, I want you to let the knee go back. See that?
Well, that's what I did earlier. Hyperextension because I'm having straightened my leg. It did it perfectly. So.
Okay, we'll just let it go back a little bit. Now, just go through those motions. It's very easy. Just take your time. Hands always go out first.
Hey, this foot seems like it's turned out a little bit.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We're going to turn it in. All right.
Wow, this feels amazing.
Okay, so just hang in there.
Now, I am quite sure that it is very hard for the viewer to understand how excited I was, so that's why I zoomed in here, so you can see the excitement on my face. Very excited to be walking again. I don't think anybody really has any idea, unless you've gone through something like this before. Being disabled and then all of a sudden being able to walk again. Not perfection, but a start, and that was enough for me this day. And it finally got to the point where I got a little bit overwhelmed and verklempt. When I'm telling you that I got verklempt, I mean I really got choked up. It doesn't happen very often because I'm pretty hardcore. But yeah, you can see I was pretty choked up just because I haven't been on my legs, really on my legs in 3 months, and I was starting to wonder if I was ever going to get there. And clearly, I'm having difficulty walking, and it's got a little bit to do with the fact that I haven't used that leg in quite some time, or at least correctly. And it's contracted. The muscle is contracted, so every time I try to straighten it out like I'm supposed to, like they kept coaching me. I had 3 different people trying to coach me through it, and my brain just wasn't hearing it. And now it's really easy to see that what was going on. So awesome. You know, I got a knee crutch because my wrist were up in a crash. And as soon as I put it on, it hurt like hell. It didn't fit. I had to stuff all kinds of crap up on it and everything. I was like, oh my God, I can stand up without holding on to crutches. I can carry. I was walking with a cane.
Get raised on that left side, or right side.
Trying to figure out where the pain's coming from because it's pushing up my kneecap, and it's got a little bit of. I haven't done anything on this nub, so I expected some pain. I didn't expect it to be worse than this. It's just weird.
It's new too, and body's not used to having.
I'm blown away that the ankle is working because I was thinking I was going to have to do this, like that damn knee cast or knee crutch, but it's rolling. So look,
That's what do it, yeah. Try to shift your weight to the right side. Now you put your feet about shoulder width apart.
Is that right?
Maybe a little closer. Yeah, without picking up your feet, just kind of shift your weight to your right a little bit. I think a little getting used to, but.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of getting used to, but I thought it was
You're
going
seeing it mostly on your left leg right now.
which is kind of where I've been.
Yeah, well, that's what you're used to. That's what I'm gonna say. It take a while to get that weight shift back over to that right leg. First, if it's uncomfortable, you can't do it that either.
Was it supposed to be doing that?
Well, he's working on that.
So that's going to firm it up a little bit?
Yeah,
That's the thing that's probably making me more easy than anything else is that it's kind of
Yeah.
real squishy. I mean,
Well, he's got 2 liners on you, I think. I thought I saw him double the liners just so you could
Yeah.
put it on.
and then he put a sock on it.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
You wouldn't have a seat. You keep it on, but have a seat and that's
Okay.
look good.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to walk around the parking lot
Yeah.
or something. It's just always my legs swell up because of the other thing. Now,
Take this one, fold it down like so. Watch this move when you bend your leg.
and I don't want movement up here.
It's right here, we're gonna stay bent over like that. And you can do it at different, heights. Each time. Yeah, it's still tight. It's still tight. You gotta work on that. This goes all the way up like so. Just relax. Okay. So now, get your leg to bend a little bit. Those cheeks on. You give me one of these. Put you to work. So, felt like your leg kept going into hyperextension a little bit? Backwards?
Yes, and it's just me. I'm not loosened up.
Okay, so I'm gonna help you out so it don't try to do it as much. So that.
Like floating already. So, okay, there's got to be a better way for me to get up than that. How am I going?
You're tallest, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
she just don't figure that.
that foot down right there. Weight on that. Is that straightening your leg out too much?
I don't know how to answer that question. I've still got a lot of pain up here.
Here's how I'm gonna answer the question. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my question. All right, so get there a little tension.
Can you turn that foot in on just?
I'm gonna turn that foot in, I'm gonna set that foot out, I'm gonna do all, I can turn it all the way around if you want.
Does that help me kick ass?
No, matter of fact, where it's at gives you a little bit better balance, but. It's okay. You can't do everything. Now, Put your feet from there. Just try to put equal weight on both sides and try to straighten the next leg out as much as you can. Okay? No, I don't want you doing all that. If it's hurt that bad, don't put that much weight.
Well, I mean, I got to push through it at some point, don't I? I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing.
Yeah,
It's just
not right now. Mark, I have to stand up to be able to see this. How does that look? Okay. So here's what I want you to do. Love it. Hands out first. Prosthesis about the length of your foot. Okay. Now, you're going to come through with your hips and everything and bring your good foot and touch my toe. See how you bent that leg? I'll let you bend it now.
so. I'm putting a lot of weight on here because I'm afraid.
Look, hold your hands right here.
Right.
Now, while you're standing there, relax this leg. Just totally relax it. You don't have to put a ton of weight on it, but just relax it and let that push back like that. Okay? That's what it's supposed to. That's what you do with your good leg. You don't bend your good leg halfway through your step. You wait till you're ready to. You get all the weight on this one, then you pick this one up.
I think I'm staying bent on this one because my crutches don't fit. Nothing fits. I don't have anything that fits. So I think I'm walking around like this all the time.
See how, now this
You're
one,
saying that's straight?
this one is straightened out. Now, bring your hands through and touch my toe here. Right there, that's good. Now, bring your hands up a little further. All right now, touch my toe and I'm gonna help you here. Ready, go.
Oh.
We're gonna look at it just
So-
a second.
Pushing me backwards.
So, well, I'm not pushing you backward. Your leg is, it's stuck, you know.
Well, I certainly forgot how to walk. I mean, I'm kind of clueless here.
Okay, it's okay. Forget everything.
Relearn.
No, just forget everything and try to walk. And when you do this, here's what's gonna happen. Get right here, bending that leg, you wanna fall down this way. Because that's what you're doing. You're bending that leg and it's gonna do.
Bending this leg?
Yes. So here's what I want you to do. Where that foot goes down, you let this be a free hinge and you let that foot push it back that way. The knee to match you. See that now? Now the leg is bent a little bit, so it won't be pushing back on you as much.
So this is a temporary thing.
As your leg straightens out, I will be able to straighten out your leg. For right now, that you be comfortable, yes, it's a temporary thing.
Okay,
I can
all right.
adjust it. I can adjust it. Okay.
So is this for my constricture or is it for my patella?
No, this is for your flexion contracture.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got a little bit of brain damage too.
it's okay. Now we're gonna put this back on because if you sit around without anything on, your leg will swell up and you
Yep.
won't be able to get it on too.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So now we're gonna relax and line that right up on there. Okay. So now we're gonna grab this, put it up on there.
My job.
There you go. And that indentation goes right up underneath the kneecap there. Okay. So
All right.
pull it up there as high as you can, and that sock goes up. Let me get grab a little bit of. So when you pull it, you want to make sure your arms are in there, and I think when you stand up, you will be. Okay. This sock always stays on the outside. Okay.
Now, why did you fold it in like that?
Just to get it out of my way.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Okay. So there's that.
All right.
So that's how it's going to be when you take it off.
All right.
And then all I want you to do is slide this back. You just have your leg bent a little bit like that, and voila, you're in there. Okay?
All right.
You're in there. You want that lined up about the same way. This sock comes over the outside of this. This rolls right up over it.
If I can just get as fast as you are on yours.
You will. You'll get that fast. All right. So now, let's do some walking.
Fitting, I started using my leg the way I was going to take it home that day, but still they wanted me to get rid of all my bad habits, which was I think the thing that they thought I could do was just straighten out my knee, but I couldn't. It was just it's really felt like my knee was about to pop. I don't know if you've ever gotten that hyperextension feeling, but that's exactly what was going on with my knee. And it was not only painful, it was very scary thinking, wow, I really need this knee to be able to walk. And if I destroy my knee, if I overextend it, if I stretch something out, if I tear something, then where's my hope of walking again? So, but yeah, this is just a quick demonstration of how far and fast or slow my journey was from this point.
On my leg. So he's saying, it sounds almost like he's saying keep a stiff leg or push it back out. So I've got it bent here, and then when I transfer the weight, I'm pushing it back again. Is that what I need to do?
Yeah. And so if you bear your weight here with it bent, you may feel discomfort on the front down here.
Okay.
So there will always be a little bit of that. We don't want
Okay with that.
we don't want it to be like, ouch, every time you take a step.
Well, whatever he did earlier, adjusting got it off the patella, which was most of my pain.
Yeah,
And the rest of it was just weird
yeah.
pressure, which I'm okay with.
So now as you come over it here, once you get your body weight over it, then straighten it out as much as it'll go.
Okay.
And then come over it. So
That's what I was thinking.
So you're okay to bend it a little bit, but see now you have it really
Now I need to be coming back here, right? When I get my weight over it, I need to be coming back.
Yeah, once you start bearing your weight on it,
That's when it hurts the most because I feel like I'm overextending it every time I do this.
like hyperextending. Or yeah. I knew what you meant though.
My words.
The idea right now is to just build good habits.
That's to me, that's the most important thing
Well,
because
it's your
I
first
know.
thing, so cut yourself some slack.
Well, it's really easy for me to get into bad habits, and
Yeah.
if I'm not walking right, I need to know before I leave here.
Wait, no. When you come over, you're doing your hands right. So when you come over, right, when you get here, try not to come bent all the way. Just take it back as far as you're comfortable. The foot is made to push back on your knee just a little bit.
Okay.
You don't want it to, be uncomfortable, but as you come over, you want it to be as straight as you can tolerate without hurting down here.
That's not hurting. Everything is the knee, the hyperextension. That's what I feel when I come.
When you straighten.
When I straighten out, it's like, ooh, and it makes my knee want to buckle.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably what y'all are seeing is.
It'll also take more energy later on for you to continue walking like that. Your musculature and everything. Of course, you know that if you before you lost your leg, if you walk.
I'm driving with my freaking leg. I almost punched it through the intersection here. I'm gassing with my right foot. It's really odd because I can't really feel anything. I can feel a little bit of pressure on my knee, but I was sitting here. I was sitting at the intersection, and I could hear the engine revving up, and I didn't realize it. But good thing I had my left foot on the brake because it was about to push some cars out of the damn intersection. Oh my God, this is really weird. Just like everybody told me, but it's so good. I almost feel like I have a leg again. Well, I mean, I do. Just it feels like I've just got a numb meat leg. It's numb. I got overwhelmed a couple of times in there, one worse than the other. Oh. All right. So there's no ankle movement here. I can't tell if I'm pushing the gas down, but if I push from my hip, I actually get the ankle down. Let's go grab some lunch somewhere so I can maybe feel a little bit normal. That would be pretty sweet. Hey, this has been a long video, and if you've made it this far, I appreciate you watching. And I'm making these videos because apparently there's people out there that really are interested in this stuff. If you're motorcycle people and you want more motorcycle stuff, hopefully that'll be coming up soon. But yeah, I think this is just kind of part of what I'm doing right now. If there wasn't interest, I would not be putting it out there. But apparently there is enough interest that I'll keep putting it out there. At least the big struggles, and this was a major day for me, so I think it was important to share this. But thanks for watching. It's a long video, and I'll see you on the next one.
Magic legs.